Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Karen Hope's Solid Hour of Inspiration. This here is a YouTube channel where you and I, we grow through awesome exchanges of energy, positive exchanges of energy. We grow inspiration. How are y'all today? I hope this video is meeting you and yours feeling blessed and loved, because you are, and excited and faithful, grateful, patient, especially with yourself. I hope this video is meeting you and yours and all those states of mind. Really. So, yeah, y'all, we're going to jump right on into this today. Hold on a second, because, I got to let Alexa know that I'm starting to talk, and she needs to help me out with my time. Hold on. Alexa, can you please set a timer for 50 minutes?
For how long?
50 minutes.
50 minutes, starting now.
Thank you. So, yeah, I don't know if that's going to turn my music off or not. It doesn't matter. Let's just talk. It didn't. I got to tell y'all about this. So I dreamed real crazy last night. I had so many dreams last night. Like I said, I'm going to get right into this. Dreams have nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to tell you why it has everything to do with what I'm talking about. Jeez, I know, y'all. I know. So I'll get it together. We'll get a clear picture in just a second. So I was dreaming last night all over the place. Okay, I mean, like, I was jumping all over the place. And each place I was jumping in my dream, basically each theme was like, I'm like, in one dream I didn't make it to the elevator in time, and we had to get out of the building. Me and a very good friend. Well, she was my good friend in high school. I haven't seen her in decades. She was in my dream. She also has my same birthday. Her name is Julie Haddix. We call her Jules. Hey, Julie, if you're watching. She was in my dream, and we were trying to get to an elevator, and I was lagging behind because we had been running all over this building. And I was saying the whole time how I was just getting tired, and they were like, you have to come on. They got on the elevator, and they were trying to hold the elevator open for me, but it closed. And so I wasn't able to get on with them, and we all had to get out together. So I got on the elevator, I called it back up, and then there's another lady on there trying to get to floor 113. And I was like, no, I got to get down to 1. I got to hurry up. I have to meet up with these people. I got to floor 1, and they were gone. So for a lot of that dream, I was searching for a way out of this building by myself. I got out. It was kind of weird. But all the dreams, or maybe it was 1, maybe it was 12, maybe it was 25 of them. I don't know. Maybe it was just one dream. I don't know. I was all over the place. And the whole point of the dream was that I was tired. I was tired. I was missing elevators. I couldn't get up a hill fast enough. I couldn't get out of a crowd fast enough. I couldn't get out fast enough because I was tired. I had already run so much. Okay, so that was like the theme of my dreams all night, or one part of the night. Like I said, we really never know, do we? If it's one dream or if it's many. We really don't know, do we? I don't. I've never looked it up. I've never gone to a dream study or research or anything like that. All I know is I just don't know. I just did a whole bunch of jumping around last night. That's what I do know. I'm going to tell you also why I think, before I continue, why I think I was able to remember all 55 segments, 120, I don't even know, of this dream is last night. I was so relaxed. I turned off every single light last night and didn't even play my meditation music when I was going to sleep. I literally had a quiet place. And when we go to sleep, our hearing doesn't stop. So more than likely, a lot of what we hear when we are asleep, I think I figured this part out about dreams. How they work, I don't know. What our brain does, I don't know. But I do believe that what we're hearing while we're dreaming does affect a lot of what we're dreaming, what we dream. Last night there was nothing on in here. I mean, when I said quiet, I had a quiet place. And I was able to like remember so much, or I was not distracted. That's all I can say. So when I woke up, not of course, but what I do is I thank God for my eyes popping open. I really like that part. I call my children, send them a message. The people that I love deeply, I send them a message. My mom and a dear friend. I send them a message, and then I go on about my day, and that starts with my dream journal. Now lately, the last few months, it hasn't been long like it used to be because I have a YouTube channel now. I had a podcast before that, I still do, but I was working on that. So all that writing that I was doing in my dream journal, pages and pages, has, I don't want to say dwindled, but it's been reduced down to about 5 or 6 words, like to remind me of a feeling. I can always put words to. I'm going to say this too before we continue. You know, y'all, thank you so much for being part of this YouTube journey, okay? Now, I'm a writer, first and foremost. I love to write. But I met challenges like my eyes and like doubt, self-doubt, and doubt of others. You have no idea how much I've had to hear my whole life that I've written down someone else's words. It's comical. But it's the truth. So, the solution to it all, for peace of my own spirit, is to just talk. I'm talking what I would write down anyway, you know, because it's up here. It is up here. I don't have to write it down, but thank God I can. He's given me the ability to write it down when I feel the need to write it down. My hands are able. My eyes, I can do it. I write a little bigger. You know, it might not be in the line all the time, so what? I read it. I write it down. So that's all I want to say. Now I'm going to continue. The dream journal. What I wrote down was, get some rest. Be sure to rest. God needs us to rest. Those are the 9 words I wrote. Period. 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 Dated it. Closed the book. And then, wow, just like that, I had something to talk about today. So, let's talk about it. Rest. There's 2 different kinds. There's one that's physical, of course, and then there's the one that's spiritual. We'll talk about how they are very important. How they are very important. No, I don't even want to say important. I have to say critical. I have to say crucial. Oh, geez. Excitement. I have to say intricate part of our thought process, says our heart processes, what our soul processes, what our spirit processes, which should always be in a positive manner, because there are challenges. We do have things that we tend to make the mistake to call problems or troubles. We don't have troubles. We don't have troubles. Things can be troubling, yes, but we don't have troubles. We are victorious already. I will say it again. We are victorious already. Okay, let's get to this rest. That I was fighting for. Like I was like, oh, in my dreams, right? I'm gonna have to tell Julie though. I'm gonna have to call her and tell her about what it's specifically. What? Oh wow, man, God, jeez. I'm telling y'all, I don't even know what's going on. Oh gosh. Okay. Check this out. Now, we'll go. I'll do it this way. I like to make things relatable. The only way that I can make something relatable is to put myself into something that I've already done. I can't do it any other way. So I'll go with lately I've been working out. Lately, I want to say 5-6 months. I've been working out. And not much though. It's not an obsession or anything like that. It's just necessary. Everybody should move their body. I don't go outside much, so it's important for me to make sure that I keep my blood flowing properly and my circulation flowing properly and my muscles and my body moving. It has nothing to do with vanity and everything to do with health. It has everything to do with how our money. Our money feels like we do. If we feel good, our money feels good, promise. And it works for us better. That is another video. Let's move along. But this rest. Okay, so I've noticed in my older years before. See, I can talk about I used to work out all I wanted to. Like back then I could do that. Stay up all night, not get much rest. I need that now. I need those things now. I need them. I need them. So working out, I've noticed if I am not well rested before working out, it's not very effective. It's not. You cannot go to a workout tired. You should give your body, like for instance, if you're going to work out in the morning when you're just, waking up fresh, hitting your feet, putting your feet to the ground, thanking God for an able-bodied workout then, get it out of the way, shake those cobwebs off, or however you want to say it, to shake the sleep off, get the sleep off. Then that workout is effective. It's effective and you feel good. Now, think about it. When you have worked all day, you've pressed through. I will, essential workers and, nurses, firemen, doctors, people that work shift after shift, people that work outside. Again, I have a dear loved one who stays outside all day. A few. Oh man, that's a hard job. Do you know what I'm saying? That requires some rest, some peace of mind, some rest. People cannot work, let alone work out, let alone work out, let alone work out, whatever, however I'm trying to say it, vice versa. If you're not rested well, the whole process is horrible. It's more strenuous. It's more frustrating. More than likely, you're more prone to quit prematurely because you're not rested, well rested. I think that's why my dream was working. My dreams were working so hard last night. They were not working hard last night. They were free flowing. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I was resting well. There was no noise in here. I had prayed really good. And I had so many things to be grateful for. I have so many things to be grateful for. So, it automatically drives me to prayer before I go to sleep. Sometimes do y'all ever like wake up like, God, I'm sorry, because you fell right on asleep during the middle of your prayer and went to sleep and woke up like, oh my God, I didn't even finish. Let me tell you something about that. You were so rested, rested and assured in God at that time. When we go to God and we're really talking to Him, that's a relaxing state when you can remove yourself from any doubt, remove yourself from any fear, remove yourself from any, like anything that you have in your own mind, any seed that has been planted there, when you can, that's of doubt or fear. And you can step over it, not even step over it, take it like that, grab it by the roots and pull it out, chunk it. There's no need to regrow that. Chunk it, burn it. Get rid of that. Those seeds, get rid of that. Remove those negative seeds with prayer. Pray that away. It helps us rest, you see. And so when we're praying like that, we get in that state when we're removing those weeds and we're stepping over them, and we're getting to God and we're talking to Him, and we're really talking to Him, and we're relaxed. We removed everything. We're in our natural state. We just may go to sleep and wake up like, oh my God, ooh-wee. I know you've done it before. Sometimes you feel bad and kind of guilty about it, right? Nah. Don't feel guilty about it. Actually, know that you put yourself in a place that you were really talking to Him, and you were rested in God as you should be. Lulled you right on to sleep. Because rest is, what did I say? I said critical, I said crucial, and I said intricate. It's an intricate part of our everyday thought processes, heart processes, how our soul processes information. It's coming at us at all times. How our spirit is processing our divine instruction. It's coming at us every moment of our lives. We need to be rested. Because you know what? What happens when you're not rested? Now, we've already talked about the workout, right? Can't even work out right. It's not effective. You're tired. You might sit down, It might be time for you to, I don't do much, y'all, but I might do maybe 5 reps, 10 squats. I'm not a superwoman. I get it done. But I'm not up in here like, bodybuilding or anything. If I'm not rested, y'all, you know what? This face right here, like, this has not been delivered yet. So y'all might see some facial expressions that are real. Baby, if I'm not rested, I am going to sit down. Just like this. No. I'm tired. Tomorrow. When I need to be doing it right then. There's no reason. Tired? There's no reason for us to be so tired that we can't push through. We can't persevere. We can't press. There's no reason why we should not rest. We have a good God. We have every reason to rest well. Rest assured. That's what we get from God. Rest assured. That means it's going to be rest for real. There's no doubt about it. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So, to be able to physically push through the things we need to push through every day. We need to go to work. We need to think. We need to feel. Sometimes it's not always good. Sometimes we have to fight through. Fight through, fight through, fight through. And when we do, we should be able to rest, because there's going to be another day of what? No, not troubles. No, not troubles. Things that are troubling. Okay? We hear people say trouble won't last always. We know what they mean. Golly. We can only say what we know at the time. Oh, it was good words though. It's a foundation. Oh, don't disregard it. You can't. You better not. They used to say trouble won't last always. Yeah, it won't. It doesn't. First and foremost, we have no troubles. We are victorious. Let's say it again. Things have occurred since the time they said trouble doesn't last always, for us to understand and know and remember. We are already victorious. And things, situations, times, conditions, consequences, Jesus, are troubling. But with rest, proper rest, we can get through, right? I'll stick to the physical part for now. I'll stick to it. Our thinking, our thought process, let's get to that. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I came prepared with my, I don't know why it is that every time, like I suffer from allergies, and I don't know, every time I'm fine until I push click, and then I'm not. So I came prepared with my Kleenex today. Give me a second. Okay, so that's funny. I don't even know. I'm not gonna even know what that looks like until I review the tape. I told myself one take videos. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't make it what it ain't. So back to the rest. We can't think clearly if we're not rested. Scenario. Here's a scenario. There's something going on, it looks like there's some chaos, and suddenly you're caught in the middle of it, right? You've been told what to do in the middle of chaos. You've been told what to do. You've been trained your whole life. You've been conditioned to do something during the middle of chaos to save your own life. To save your life. But then you get in the middle of chaos and you're so tired from life. You're so tired. You can't think clearly. You put yourself in places that you really, you're not supposed to be. Instead of being tucked away and hidden, you're out in the open and vulnerable to attack. Because you haven't been thinking clearly. You're tired. Go to sleep when you're not supposed to be asleep. You're awake when you're not supposed to be awake. You're supposed to be asleep, getting some rest. Because why? You have another day to face. Face is a very important way to put it too. Like, face it. Do you know what I mean? There are things that, like we talked about yesterday, we're going to have to accept. And there are things that we're going to have to forgive because they're not the same thing. I won't get into it. I talked about it yesterday for 45 minutes and wasn't even finished. So if I start that now, it's going to take away from rest that I want to talk about today. I can't think clearly, y'all. We need to rest. We need to be rested. We need to be rested. We stick with the physical right now. Our bodies won't move correctly. Can't get out like in that dream. I couldn't get to the elevator quickly enough. I was tired. And it left me where I needed to be at that time. Those people were rested. They pew, pew. They were where they needed to be, pew, on the elevator, getting to some safety. Man, oh man. We need to be rested. Can't think, can't move, can't even feel. Danger is a vibe. Do you know what I'm saying? Things coming at us that are negative, that's a vibe. We have to be rested enough that we are not distracted with all the other troubles, that we can think clearly and separate danger from the rest of the pile. Sometimes it gets all mixed up in there. We don't know the difference. We're too tired to pick through the pile. I gotta sort through your laundry. You got the whites, you got the darks. You got that if you're washing clothes for a man that works very hard outside, you're not going to put his clothes in with everybody else's clothes. He's got his own cycle. His clothes have to go through. If let me go here. I wouldn't even do this, but we take our dogs to the laundromat. But some people do wash their pet stuff in their washing machine. I'm not saying anything about it. I just particularly won't do that. But I can't see anyone. I'm sure your pet has its own washing cycle, like it wash its blankets and stuff. You're not going to put it in with the people towels, right? There's things that we need to separate. Our feelings. If we're not well rested, y'all, and we're tired, we might just say, I'm not going to even worry about sorting that out. Whatever. Ugh. It's all in the same pile. Throw it all in the same wash. That's how your clothes get faded. That's how they get worn out easily. People ask me how I keep my clothes for 10, 12 years. Do you know how? Because I wash them separately from everything else. They've got their own cycle, and I don't put heat to them. They don't get any heat to them. I air dry them. Heat? The heat. Stress. It's stress on the dress. That's a physical way to put it. I'm just putting some examples to it. How I apply these things in my own life, like I could put a picture to it. Why not? It's the whole point of talking. Now I want to get into this spiritual part, y'all, because that's what I really like to talk about. Not religious. I can't be. If that's what you're looking for, it's a spiritual thing. We worship the living Word of God. The living Word of God says we worship in spirit and in truth. Spirit. Spiritual. God is our rest. He is our rest. This is why we cannot, believing God is our rest, assured, is that there is rest in Him. That's why when we go pray, and we pray really, really good, and we've had a tiring day, and come rested in God, and we wake up like, oh my God, I fell asleep in the middle of my prayer. Ah. Oh, I've done that so many times. I just have to smile about it because I'm for real. I was when I went and got some rest. Do you know what I mean? Prayer, going to God in prayer, is how we can rest. It's how we can take that load off of our chest and our shoulders and all that overthinking that we did during the day that took us back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and made us tired, mentally tired. Mentally tired leads to physically tired. Physically tired leads to mentally tired. Mentally and physically tired leads to spiritually tired. We give up. We just say, forget it. Pray for what? No, don't ever say that. Pray for your rest. It's critical. It's crucial. It's what? An intricate part of our thought process, our heart process. God is our rest. And when we start to believe it, we are able to do the things that before our soul was kind of heavy, you know what I mean? Our spirit was kind of like dragging a little bit, you know? Like, ugh. Like we physically drag our feet, and we physically like sit down, like stop the workout prematurely because we're tired. Like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I quit. Yeah, it does look like that for me. I'll be like, forget this, man. No. Hold on a second, y'all. I'll be right back. So silly. I'm just gonna do like this. Anyway, I just say, forget this. I'm worried about this right now. I'm tired. Our spirit will do that, won't it? Oh God, and that's when we need to. Now, we shouldn't have to wait until we get to that point. Sometimes I have learned that if you just continue to pray, just all day. It doesn't matter. There doesn't have to be trouble. There doesn't have to be trouble. I think I mentioned this before too. I don't look on Facebook much anymore because I don't want to take on any negative energy. It's not mine. I've learned about an empathic person. And that's a person who can really feel what somebody's going through. Like they can, really feel what someone's going through. Just kind of like understand it, relate to it. But then, I also have to understand that's not mine. It is not mine. So I've had to do myself a solid. Stop looking. Because I'll make it mine. It's just what my heart does. And I have to stop that. So I don't go on Facebook much, but I've noticed that the things that are bothering people, bothering all of us really, are connected to lack of rest. Either we've had to fight, like Oprah, like Sophia. What she say? I've had to fight my whole life. I had to fight my whole. You know that part? That part. Some people have had to fight their whole lives. But I guarantee you, when they find a reason, when they find that rest, they don't fight anymore. Oh no. Oh no, they let that fight go. Oh, they let it go. Don't we? Once we find that rest, baby, that peace, oh, that, it's rest. It's just rest. It's just rest. Our soul feels it. Our spirit feels it. It's like, oh, it's rest. It's more than relief. I want to say relief, but it's more than relief. You know, it's rest. Relief, it's temporary. To me, relief is like just for the moment. Rest is like causes a change, a positive change, and it causes our spirit. One moment, y'all. Just give me a second. I'm gonna stop that ring. Just a second. Glory Lee, Mommy's doing the YouTube, baby. Can I call you back? I'll call you back, baby. Are you feeling okay?
My face just still hurts.
Are you still swollen, baby?
No.
Okay. I'll call you back in a little bit, okay? Get some rest.
Okay.
Okay, take your medicine. Love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye, baby. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. That was my daughter. She, Glory Lee, she had her braces readjusted yesterday with Nana. She had her braces readjusted on the bottom, and then they had to put some, refill her teeth because the fillings came out. So she got some anesthesia yesterday. She's like her mommy. It's going to take her at least 24 hours to shake it off. So she's calling to let me know that she was feeling a little better, but she's still in a lot of pain in her jaws. That poor baby, she's so sensitive. But we've had to do a lot of work on her jaws because let me tell y'all about this quickly. Her jaw on this side pops out of place. So they have to fix it. She could be talking and just open her mouth too wide or go to bite a burger or just something and her jaw would go out of place. So go ahead and fix that for that baby. So she's been going through some extensive work to help her with that. And it's working. But it makes her very uncomfortable when she goes to get her adjustments. Oh, that baby. See, I've got so much to pray about. You know, I pray for her rest right now. She needs to rest. Yeah, that's why I got up and answered the phone, because she wouldn't have been able to rest if I didn't pick up the phone. So those babies come first, giving God all glory. So back to the rest, y'all. Spiritually, we need to be able to rest in God. See, I have to trust God to take care of my baby right now. She's not here. And I told you sometimes that, give me a moment. Yeah, I have to gather myself because when my children are uncomfortable, I do not like it. I mean, it's like, if I could just take every single one of those pains right now, I'd take it, everything. I'd take all of it from her. But I can't, so I have to rest in the thought that God is going to take care of my child and help her rest. And give her some relief until she's healed. See, that's what I'm saying. The rest and the relief are two different things. I'm glad that happened. So I can put it into the context there. The relief, it's for now. But that rest is going to help her permanently. It's going to help her heal. So the work that they've done will take and keep. They're doing work. God's doing work. Just like the dentist is doing daughter's jaw. God is doing work on us. We are masterpieces and a work in progress at the same time. That's how God does it. He's so, how many times have I said it? I won't stop saying He's so good to us. Troubling times will make us forget. Being tired will put us in a place in our mind and a place in our heart where we're too tired to feel that. We're too tired to feel hopeful. We're too tired to feel faithful. For what? We're too tired to pray. For what? All this stuff is all jumbled together. I can't think. I can't decipher enemy from friend. I can't anymore. Why pray? We all get there. We all go there. We all go there. We all need to come back and hurry up. Come on back. Come on back. I talked about the ego yesterday and said we need to let it go for a second. Let it go. I thought about it. We do need to let it go. God's plan is perfect. Even that ego, even that old ego, we need it to hit us. Bam. And we need to hit us, let it go, hit us, let it go. That is something we can never hold on to. Ego needs to hit us every once in a while and let us know we have some stuff to work on. And it's not meant to hold on to. If we hold on to it, it hurts us. It hurts us. It hinders us. It stops us from our progress, from our promise. Ego has its purpose now. The purpose is to hit us. Bam. Our job is to not to hold on to it. Ego's purpose is to come to us. Our job is to reject it. How can we be reminded of what we need to do, who we are becoming or not, if we are not hit with some ego that needs to be knocked down or let go, or needs to be a reminder that that's not where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be doing something else. Do you know what I mean? It has its purpose. Everything in God's plan has its purpose. The dark times. I say this because of my eyes. I can refer to my eyes. A lot of people, and I think a lot of people do not see me as sad as they think I should be. It's because I have to talk to myself every day and tell myself not to be. This is not automatic. I have to find my rest in God, and I just have to be rested. Just rest assured. We all have to do that, no matter what's going on. Right? Yeah. So, y'all get your rest. Come on, get your rest. Get your rest. Stop overthinking. Pray. Stop worrying. Pray. Stop stressing. Pray. Stop wondering. Pray. Stop doubting. Stop fearing. Stop being so unforgiving with yourself. Stop. Pray. Pray. That's how we do it. We pray. That's what it's for. It's not to be some servant. It's not to be some kind of slave to somebody's, no. Okay. No, it is not that. Now, there are things that have happened that have caused People have used God's word and what he wants us to do, and that's just to be positive people. Really, he wants us to be positive people. He does not want us to be doubtful. Does not want us to be fearful, hateful. No. But we are that way because we're not rested. We're not rested. Physically not rested. Spiritually, we're not rested. We're not resting. Because it just takes prayer. I think I was saying before I got distracted by myself, I tell you, I'll go everywhere. We don't always have to pray that when things are troubling, right? So like you see on Facebook someone has a baby. I saw today that my friend Chris White, he's got a brand new grandson. It's his first grandbaby, and it's a little boy. You know what that did? That took me into a quick prayer. God, oh my God. Do you know what I'm saying? Things don't have to be troubling all the time. There's nothing wrong with saying a quick prayer. There's nothing wrong with telling God, thank you for something that you see that is beautiful and nice for someone. That's nice. No, seriously. Oh, who doesn't think that a new baby is not nice? Can you imagine that feeling of that man who's got a brand new grandbaby? It's the first one, and it's a boy. I'm sure that's a nice feeling. That's something that we can pray for, pray about. Don't you know that? Hi, Chris, if you're watching the video. Congratulations. That is something we can pray about. I like seeing good things happen to people. I don't have to know them. See those wedding bells dragging from the car. And the honk of the horn, beep, 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 beep. Or you see senior, 2025 or whatever the year, and you see they're all white shoe polished all over the car, and there's, and you're like, yeah, oh my God, they graduated. That's so sweet, and you get a feeling. It's a good feeling. That's being grateful. That's resting in God that he is really helping everybody. He's blessing everyone. He's touching everyone's lives. That they're also a masterpiece, a work in progress, and a masterpiece at the same time. Really. So many reasons to be grateful. So many reasons. Gratefulness is rest. Forgiveness is rest. Right now I don't know why it's coming to my mind right now, but there's the fruits of the Spirit, I believe it's called, that I've learned about that I really don't know by heart. I never tried to learn that by heart. Because I feel it anyway. But there's like compassion and patience and charity, long-suffering. There's 9 of them. I can't even think of them all, but they're nice things. Do y'all know what that is? It's rest. If we can get to those states of fruits of the Spirit, y'all, it's rest. We can only find it in God. We can only find it with God. It's rest. Then what can we do? We can push through. We can push through what times that feel like are troubling. We can look through doubt, We can look through doubt to what's real. Doubt and fear keeps us away from what's real. Real, what's real? We feel it. We feel it. Fear and doubt will tell us what we're feeling is wrong. It'll tell us what we're feeling is wrong. But that's the purpose of doubt and fear. It has its purpose. And our job is to push through its purpose. Push past its purpose. That's where our victory is. That's why we have victory in God every single time. That's why we have rest in God every time, because it's His strength. It's the wisdom that He gives us. It's the perseverance that He gives us. It's the patience that He gives us with ourselves first. I'll keep saying it, with ourselves first. That helps us get to that point. Give me just a second. It helps us get to that point, y'all. Can't get this rest without God, physically or spiritually. Told you it's connected. The spirit all jumbled up and tired, man. You're going to drag your physical feet. You're not going to want to go to work. You're not going to want to get off the couch. You're not going to want to cook supper for your family. You're not going to want to get dressed. You're not going to want to. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I will go back into yesterday's video and say, forgive yourself for that. We all do it. We all do it. Forgive yourself and find rest. Get some rest. Get some rest. Alexa, dismiss the timer. Wow. You know what, y'all? It surprises me every time. I've got so much more to still talk about. You know what? We'll continue this. We'll continue talking about this rest. We might not have to, because I might have another dream or something. Something might happen. Can't talk about what I'll talk about tomorrow, but we'll know, you and I know, that it is meant to encourage, meant to inspire. In a way that we're, energetically, is what I'm trying to say. Y'all, again, we're just everyday people. I'm just an everyday person. I'm a 50-year-old single mom, loves her children, likes to talk to people on YouTube, to stay inspired, to stay encouraged, That's what my spirit wants to do. I'm a 50-year-old woman, 51-year-old woman who has just discovered that this is what I want to do. Together. Okay, so thank you again for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you like the video, y'all, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. My little niece, Alabella Gomez, she's been leaving me little comments. Oh, that baby girl is so sweet. She's been trying to be so encouraging, and she is. She'll text me sometimes and say, Auntie Care Bear, you're just so pretty on TV. And I tell her, thank you, Alabella. Sweet baby girl. So yes, leave some comments down there with Alabella. And y'all, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, where we grow inspiration, go ahead and click on, and yesterday I noticed that I said click on the red notification bell and turn it gray. Well, actually, click on the gray notification bell and turn it red is what I said yesterday, but it's backwards. Click on the red notification bell and turn it gray. We don't like gray moods. We don't like gray days. We like sunny days, like the sun. You see that sunshine coming in here, y'all? It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. That's like 9 o'clock sunshine. That's not the 12 o'clock sunshine. We don't like those gray days, but we do like gray notification bells. So make that bad boy gray for me, okay? So we can put these videos in queue, get them going in the algorithm, and y'all, I will continue to work on getting these pieces put together for these videos. So next week they'll look a little different, feel a little different. Just take a little time. By and by. By and by. God bless you and yours, y'all. You all have a very wonderful day. Okay? And I will see you again here, I want to say tomorrow. Okay? Love and light.